Be quiet.
I'm Brad Tassell. Welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. For those who have asked, our house in Bowling Green, Kentucky still stands. I haven't seen it, but I hear that it's there. Our roof is a little damaged. But hey, with 150-mile-an-hour winds, I'm sure after 5 years, those 3 Frisbees are finally gone. 1,000 Questions is an entertaining discussion of marriage. We aren't telling you to do or feel or change anything about your life. Really, just listen and enjoy. And if you need real help, find a professional for your specific problem. We don't know you. How could we speak to your deal? Okay, have fun. Welcome, everybody. Christmas, happy holidays. Donna's in her car. Joe's at the North Pole. I'm under the tree. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Why am I sideways now?
Oh, no.
You're sideways. Oh, Donna. There you go. You're okay. So this is how it's going to be. Thanks,
I
Donna.
feel like
So
I'm
anyway,
on a roller coaster right now.
yeah, you're on it. I'm going to throw up in about 2 minutes with your turning.
Nice.
So
Thanks.
hey, everybody, welcome to the Virtual Comedy Show. That's not that.
Oh,
This is the
wait, man, my
1,000 Marriage Show.
lighting, my lighting.
Hey, who's that? Who's that eating? What's going on here?
She's got a kid with her.
Oh, okay.
What's up? Hey.
I gotta get the lighting. Gotta get.
And
Oh, I'm in the shade. Oh.
You're in a car. You're not going to get the lighting.
Donna, just stop doing everything so we can start the show. I'm hearing myself twice, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure her echo cancellation probably isn't activated there in the car.
Yeah, Donna, thank you. You're killing us today. So, yeah, good. Just mute or something. So anyway, I'm Brad Tassell. That's Joe. That's Donna. So
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. That's just so.
Well, she doesn't even know where she's
Doesn't
on.
even know
She
what's
doesn't
going
even
on
know
right
she's
now.
talking at this point. No.
This is so. She's gone.
Now she's
Okay,
gone.
well,
Right,
hopefully
this
she'll
is-
come back.
Boy.
Well, Joe, let's talk about the tornadoes and
Yes.
marriage.
How are you?
Hi, we are good. We've been not. Matter of fact, Janet and Darby are out right now. The local, whatever bodies in town here just sent out a thing today about all the furniture and stuff they need for all the people in temporary housing.
Yes.
And so what we're doing is they're out buying. They signed up to buy a lot of tables and chairs and stuff like that, and provide a bunch of stuff for people that have lost everything, so they can have furniture at this point. So they're doing that today. I was out, Darby and I, it's so funny here in Bowling Green, Kentucky jumped up so much that Darby and I were driving around going to places where they wanted cleanup. And every time we got there, we're like, yeah, we're done. We had like 75 people show up and then we're like, wait a minute, you said not even to be here till now. Yeah, we had 75 people show up 3 hours early. It's just like,
it is pretty amazing how communities pull together in tragic incidences like that. And I mean, I saw a lot of that going on the news and everything, and devastating. But boy, people do come together on that. They really
you can see, and it's almost as devastating as how Donna's appearing on this show today.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, that's really a tragedy. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about marriage and the tragedy in a second. But first, I finally took Janet. She hadn't seen any of it. You can follow the path from just north of our house, a quarter mile, the destruction right through town, right across the tracks, right, and just I liken, not as big, but I liken it to in 2003 when I took a ship into New York City for the first time after 9/11, and when I saw the Twin Towers gone, that empty space.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have space here, old growth neighborhoods that are just empty.
Yeah,
just everything is down, and that same kind of welling up happened. But that's why I want to talk about marriage in this. So my wife was alone that night.
There's some good marriage right there. Yeah,
she could not get a hold of me on the ship at 1 a.m. It would not go through. She did get a hold of her sister. Yeah. So what about, you're married and you're not there? What about that little guilt and stuff and feelings that you have?
That can ruin it.
Yes.
That can ruin a relationship.
Well,
so I announced that I'm divorcing. I guess that's the thing.
We're saving that for the end of the show. Anyway, Brad, when I because I texted you when this all happened to find out how things were, and you told me that there was some damage and everything, and your wife was home alone which is a perfect reference for this time of year. And you said that she was that you were on a ship, and I was like, oh my God, you must feel terrible. At least let me preface it. I would have felt terrible.
Should feel terrible. Is that what you're saying? I should feel horrible.
Yeah.
But no, it is really rough. But really, when you do the job we do, impossible to stop. You know what I mean? And I'm just so glad. And one of the reasons I can do it is because, again, we have a huge line of people ready to be there for all of us at any time. Yeah. I mean, I had that next morning when I finally couldn't get a hold of her at 6 a.m. I got a hold of our neighbor who was out already cleaning up and looking for bodies, who drove back here to make sure she was okay before he went back out. Yeah. And then some other neighbors who came over and just made sure, and she was fine, and made sure, and people that knew how to look at a roof and look at, within hours. Yeah. So that, I think, and in marriage too, having this support system, and it's nice to just be two people. It's just us against the world, but a support system is invaluable. It
is. And that's really important. I think, Donna, you probably deal with a lot of people like this in this kind of situation who aren't there when the bad things happen. And it's one thing when it's a necessity. I mean, our job takes us away from, like Brad says, we are prepared we have great backup systems and everything like that. But when bad things happen between couples and there's not a support system, that can get bad, can't it?
I have to tell you, it's not just one time that I had a couple who were about to get a divorce because one party felt like the other one was not there for them at an extremely difficult time. Mm-hmm. And so that it's kind of like a betrayal, like of all the people who's supposed to help me, you didn't help me, whether it be a major surgery or cancer or, a death of a child or something really traumatic. If that couple isn't there to support each other, it can be the demise of the relationship. That can be the last chop to the bond between them that someone can't get over. I've had it. I have had it.
Yeah. And I know we're not funny yet, but I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna do one thing even more sad before. Well, it's been a rough week. So, but we've been out giving and helping and changing. But I thought of that because we had a woman, and this is very sad, in her bathtub. Her husband's at work, and her house came down on her in the bathtub, and it killed the baby. Yeah. It killed the son in one arm, and the other child in the other arm is alive, and she has a big black eye. Her husband, his neck was broken where he was at work, and she was in a coma for days before she even knew that her child had died. And I immediately thought, when that husband gets home and they get back together, sometimes that can be the end of the relationship just because they can't get over it. So, wow. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Wow, this is a great way to start a show. Can we
start the show? Well, let's do something. Let's forget that. So I just wanted to announce my wife's not doing that.
But I'm glad that you guys are safe. I really am, and my heart still goes out to all the people down there.
Oh, people are really. It's really amazing what everybody's done here and what we can get done. Everybody, by the way, if you want to donate or do something, there is a website, gooddeedskentucky.org, and I'll put it in later when I walk over there. gooddeedskentucky.org, or you can just literally put Kentucky Government Tornado Relief and go to the state one, and all the money goes to help. They're not taking anything out of it. So, okay, first question. Hey, this is right along the same lines.
Whoa.
Okay, be funny. Here we go.
Okay, be funny. Shut up. Okay, here we go. You're in a car in the middle of nowhere with a kid. Okay, how can I get my husband to be more romantic? This is an easy one.
I don't know if that's going to happen, guys.
I don't know. Because you know what more?
If he isn't already, it's probably not who he is. Otherwise, it's not genuine, right? Like, if he's not already like that kind of person, then I don't know if like making him be romantic is going to come off like how you want it to.
Wait a minute. Who cares if it's fake as long as it happens?
No, we can tell.
If you don't know it's fake, it's not fake.
Oh, right. I think we can tell if it's genuine or not. Yes.
Oh, like we can't tell when you fake it. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, hey, what the
Hey,
hell?
whoa, hey.
Hey.
But seriously,
Kids in the
what
car.
about?
Kids in the car.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
know.
what?
That's sorry.
We
That's part of
cannot.
the game.
That's gonna. He's 16,
Yeah, he knows.
and he doesn't know what that means.
No. So
Not at all.
no.
I'm sure. No
So
clue.
anyway, what about the husband? Now, honestly, let's face it, Donna. Most women get married so that they can change the man.
Yes.
Are you saying that can't happen?
I'm saying you can try your gosh dangest, and it's probably not gonna work.
Yeah. What if you're
I
a
tell
husband
people,
like me?
no, humans are not DIY projects. They're not home. What do you call them? Renovation things.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. What if you're a husband like me who's not inherently romantic but wants to be? You know, I'm willing to change my ways and be a
I have to
romantic.
text my romantic husband real quick.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
let me say this,
He
Joe.
dropped out.
I can be romantic when I have a touch of guidance because I don't know, because you can be wrong so easy.
Yes.
If you're, let's say you're going to buy jewelry or you're going to buy something they love or an outfit or something, I need a little guidance. All you have to do is give me clues. You don't have to tell me outright. When we're at this, how nice that is. I always thought those were cool. Then I will remember that and go back and get it. But if I don't get any of that, if I don't see any of that, I'm so frozen knowing what to buy. That's not going to be something that has to be just then taken back, like the right bracelet or the right necklace or the right earrings.
Do you think that just buying stuff for your wife is the key to romance?
I think I'm just saying in that sense.
Yeah.
No, but other ways too. Yeah, other ways you can do just going out and doing things and doing little things at home. That's fine too. But since it's the Christmas season, romantic gifts. I'm talking about that in a way. Yeah, Donna's got her mouth open. That looks great. So what? Donna?
Sorry, my romantic husband. Yeah, I could hear you guys the whole time. I could hear you guys the whole time.
So the good thing we didn't talk behind her back.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yes. What do you mean, unfortunately? You don't think it's nice to have a little clue here and there so you know later to slip in the romance?
I think part of being romantic is being is a surprise, right, Diana? Right, Donna? You're supposed to.
Who am I? What is that? Is that what you do? You call people?
But it is a surprise.
Oh.
She did. He did. But it is a surprise. What I'm saying is a surprise.
I was typing while I was saying it, Denise.
Bob.
And
okay, Bob.
So Sheila, what? Tell us some ways to be romantic then there.
You have to be it. You have to be like, romantic means more prioritizing their enjoyment over your own, like wanting them to feel special, not you to feel special.
Yes.
Okay? It's not about you. Romantic is not about you. And that's the hardest thing for people because they're like, but I want the accolades. I want oh, thank you, honey. You did really great. Like, if that's your goal of being romantic, then you're on the wrong road.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what romance is. I really don't. We've been together a long time, and it's really hard to like kindle the moment. You know what I mean? To like get that going. You know, it's really hard to.
Romance is not sexual. Romance are those
little
moments.
I'm out.
What?
No.
Whoa.
I'm out.
No, you speak language I'm not familiar with.
FYI, those are two different subjects. Two totally different subjects.
No.
And one is not a method to get to the other. Okay?
No.
Romantic, you should have sex, I think.
And what is the point?
Right?
Romance is not a
being
tool.
romantic is sex.
Yes, but with romance, do you get to use your tool? I think that's wait a minute.
No. Romance is romance is those little moments where it's the tiniest little things. Like, I have to tell you, as cliche as it is, a surprise, like, thought of you while I was at the grocery store and brought home flowers.
Yeah.
Or thought of you while I was at Starbucks and brought you home a little Starbucks.
Yeah.
Like, it's a thought of you moment and brought you a sign that I thought of you. That's romance. I thought of you.
What happens when she says, "Oh, I didn't want any coffee," or "Those flowers don't match"?
Why did you spend so much money on coffee when you got coffee at home?
Yeah. I tried to kiss her the other night on the neck, and she's like, "Why don't you shave?" And I'm just like,
why are you doing that? What's going on with this?
Nothing I do.
Flowers? Why are you getting flowers?
Oh my God, the egos. Oh my God, the egos.
What? There's
no not
ego
a condition.
Here.
Okay.
Is it romantic? Wait a minute. Is it romantic when I text her, "Get ready, baby, I'm on the way home"?
Yeah, that's romantic. Giving her a heads up.
I texted her.
Yeah.
I was romantic. And then eggplant emoji. Eggplant, cat. Eggplant cat.
How impulsive is that? I mean,
that's romance right there.
Yeah, that's okay. If you were married to a 12-year-old boy, then okay, I get it.
Okay, so let's not go there, please.
Not how women work.
Nope. We're not going to do this again. Romance is third rate. That's why it's called third-rate romance.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. To talk about a single guy.
I've never heard of third-rate romance.
I haven't either. Did we just skip right over second-rate romance? Is that? Yeah, I don't.
I'm waiting for first-rate, like low-level, low-grade romance.
Yeah. How about a simple "I love you" at an not inopportune, but an unexpected moment. Inopportune would be even funnier, but unexpected would be nice.
So not just during sex.
Not just during sex, but like an "I love you" say when you're, when she gets up and she's, and she's, on going to the bathroom, someplace.
That's the best time. Open the door while she's going to the bathroom to throw in "I love you." I think that's while you're turning the fan. Wait, while you're turning the fan on,
right?
I love you.
I love you.
I love you, honey.
I love you.
I love you, sweetie. Woo!
Good.
Man,
I think we're really nailing this, Brad.
Okay, next we got to move. We only got 10 minutes left. I got to go through these quick.
Okay.
How long in a marriage are you comfortable showing your partner your birthday suit? What?
I think it should be before you're married.
No, forever.
I want to see all that before committing.
Yeah, no, but I think they're talking about their bodies changing and getting older, and they don't feel what they want to be seen anymore.
Who is that? That's another ego issue. Who is that?
Yeah,
who does not like their body?
It looks like a woman's handwriting, not to be stereotypical.
Jeez, how would you do that?
That's society. Thanks, society. Thanks, society, for making a woman feel like she's not beautiful.
That's obviously a woman's handwriting.
Yeah, that's and they said birthday suit, which is not a man. And now I'm all blurry because of
yes. Look at oh my God!
I've become embarrassed.
You're 2D. Brad went 2D.
I went 2D. So yeah, that is the sad part that we would ever make. Your wife is always. That's the romance right there. Is you staring at her naked when she comes out and she's 73, and you still get caught going.
Can you read that question again?
What?
Can you read that question again?
It's a joke. It's also a song. Oh, read the question again. Sorry. The question is, how long in a marriage are you comfortable showing your partner your birthday suit? How long?
As long as you're married.
That's
My
right.
God, you're together. You're one. You're whatever. It doesn't matter. I guess it depends. I guess it depends on where you're showing your birthday suit. If it's on the bus, maybe not.
But how is he reacting? Is he reacting badly to how you've changed? Don't do that.
That better never ever happen.
Never
happen.
Panting, grabbing, touching, pinching.
Do you remember a comedian by the name of Matt Berry? He went on to produce a bunch of great TV shows. He's a big name player in Hollywood, but he used to have a joke about women's breasts. England. Because they change. We all change. Our bodies change. And he used to say that his wife's I shouldn't do this joke because it's an old one. He may get mad at me for doing it. But he used to say that when women were young, they used to do something called the pencil test, where you lift up your breast, you put a pencil under it, and if you drop it and the pencil falls to the ground, then your breasts are perky and whatever. He said, my wife couldn't pass the Duraflame log test, but I love those boobs like the day I met them.
All right. And Duraflame logs. So, yes.
Good joke. He's a great writer. Yeah.
He is. He has a TV show in England, doesn't he? He's in England.
No, he produced. He's not doing any stuff anymore. So.
No one cares. Okay, Here we go. Bye, Matt. Next, we're moving on. Always love the body, no matter what you do. Why is it so hard to tell kids no today? Why is it so hard?
It's not. Tell them no.
That's what I do most of the time. No.
Wait a minute. Today, who are you? Who are you to judge everybody thinking that all kids are? You can just say no. It's real easy.
I heard it a lot. I heard it a lot. I say it a lot. Well, maybe I don't say it a lot. Do I say no a lot? I do say it a lot. Okay. Then I'm
but
fine.
You're grandma on this one, right?
I respectfully say no.
Well, okay, here's my question though, Donna. Why would somebody think or say that?
Because they're intimidated by their children. They're letting their children pretty much do whatever they want.
I think it's because they're being judgy about how people raise their children, and just like you don't have to say it like no. You don't have to say it like that. You can just be like, yeah, that's not happening, or I don't think so, or maybe we're not really going to do that. So it's maybe they're being nicer these days.
No, I think this is somebody who can't stand anybody else. Everybody else is wrong, how they do their kids, everybody else. And they're not looking at reality. It's like people who say, why do we keep giving these participation trophies? And that's crap, because that only happens to a 3-year-old. Once you get to be 6, the competition and everything is so intense in this world that it's nonstop. So I think it's that kind of thing where this guy, everybody else is so bad.
It's a judgy person.
Yeah, judgy.
Haters gonna hate, guys. Haters gonna hate.
Why does it take a man a long time to mature?
Do they ever mature? Like, come on. Never.
Define long time.
Yeah.
Generations?
Again,
physically we get there.
Yeah.
But mentally, no.
I think they're waiting. I think by mature, I think the questioner is trying to say be romantic. You know what I mean?
Yes, I think so too. Yes, by mature, they're saying, when does his body look as bad as mine? Okay. By the way, that leads to the next question. I love this one. Then we're doing the quiz. Why do couples start looking alike after being married for a long time?
That's funny.
Now, that one I do think is true, and I do wonder that myself.
Yeah, and that's a little bit like, it's like dogs, too. Owners and their dogs they start to look alike, too. I don't know if that's...
My hair is literally the same color as my husband's hair.
Isn't that weird?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we're blending. We both wear glasses now. We both have gray hair now. We both my body's turning into his body's turning into my body. It's
we're both a C cup.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, that's actually great, Donna, because now you can start wearing each other's clothes.
I do wear his clothes.
Yep.
Does he wear yours? Not that you know.
Not that you see. Only when he's being romantic. I did a joke. I used to do a joke on the nude cruises, and I stopped.
You could do a joke in the nude? What?
No, on the nude. Well, I still don't mind people seeing my birthday suit.
I just think we found the answer of how old before you think,
I know. So I'm on the nude cruise, and I always said, one of the things about the nude cruise is that is confusing is as people get older, you don't know who's the husband or the wife, because even naked, they look about the same. Like, oh yeah, okay.
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
Who's the man? I can see that.
All right.
Well, when people when we're just really young, when we're toddlers, they say like as you get older, you go back and turn into like a baby. Physically, your body turns into a toddler body.
Right.
That's true. That's Benjamin Button.
That's right. Benjamin Button syndrome. That's right.
Yeah. All right. So this is the many relationships, and this is new and marriage, have trouble during Christmas.
Oh, good one. Good one.
Here we go. Let's start with number 1. How do you plan your activities for Christmas? Loosely.
My reading glasses. They can't see anything.
I discuss activities with everyone. I argue with my partner. I simply have to have things the way I want them. How does your Christmas work, Joe?
What about we're both pretending it's not happening?
Yeah. Okay. So till the last minute, you do nothing. Why? I feel bad for the kid in the car. He gets nothing.
Nothing.
He gets whatever's laying around the house on Christmas Day.
Yeah. Here you go.
Beautiful.
Can't I just give everybody cash? Can't I just do that?
Here you go, son. Cash. Merry Christmas. Enjoy your spork.
Yeah. Nice job. Hey, I found the thing last year you gave me. Take it back. So, yeah, Joe, who's Christmassy in your house?
I'm 100. We're 100% B. That's because I worry that I'm going to screw everything up, so I make sure I put the responsibility with someone else. So I discuss
decorating,
everything.
Cooking, all of it, family stuff.
I throw everything at everybody else and say, "What do you think?" and then leave.
Wow, you are Scrooge McDuck.
Works out pretty well. Yeah.
I'm great with the decorating and the stuff like that. My wife better at the shopping for people.
I don't think that's the question. The question is, how do you plan your activities? Together, apart, or by yourself? Not what do you do?
Yeah, we don't plan anything. We plan
we do plan stuff. Well, this year's tough with COVID in our family up north and how much time we're going to be there and who's going to get tested and when.
Yeah.
And the Yule antigen test is good. And the mistletoe.
Oh, you know what? We did couple boosters. We did a date night booster shot.
We did that too. We got boosted at the same time. It was so romantic.
Wasn't it romantic?
Yes.
Wasn't it? That was romantic.
I brought home a booster for her as a surprise. Do you both make an effort to be a secret Santa for each other? Huh? How do you not know?
No.
Well, but
yeah. Who gave me this?
I got her. What does that mean? I don't get it.
No, we do no secret Santa stuff. In fact, we are to the point, we've been together so long for everything, including birthdays. We say no gifts because we have everything we want, which is, of course,
that is so sad. No. You don't nothing. You guys don't wrap.
Why should we go ahead and buy into the whole bull crap about the everybody wants you to buy their stuff? It's just
all about Jesus for you, huh? Okay.
Yeah, no.
It's all about Jesus.
That's the excuse people use when they don't want to buy gifts.
That's right, Donna. That's
buying into this.
Lazy, terrible. Don't want to give any. Don't want to come. You are no romance whatsoever. Scrooge. Get your wife a damn present, pal.
I got a refrigerator. What's more romantic than that?
Hey, I got my wife really something really.
Yeah.
My problem is that I like to get her big, cool things.
Like a vacuum cleaner?
She wants a lot of stuff. And she gets me a ton of stuff, and I only want big, cool things. Like, I want 1 or 2 things that are really big. She gets me 75 things. I want to get her something really huge and cool, and she wants 75 things that I have no idea what to pick.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
So that's how. Okay, next is that if there is a disagreement about Christmas plans, how will you manage the situation? We do it her way.
We'll talk.
Good job, guys. Good job.
What's the difference between A and B?
We will talk and sort it out. We will discuss the options.
That's the same thing.
Yeah. Whoever wrote this quiz, is this a marriage.com? Yep, marriage.com. We know it sucks. One of us will probably back down. We'll both go our separate ways. I love that one. You do Christmas your way, and I'll do Christmas my way, lady.
My husband just backs down. I just do it all myself. He just like, okay, all right. Okay.
Ours is more about Christmas plans. Ours is more her telling me, well, what are we doing about that? Full knowing that I need to know what she wants it to be, and I have to then make sure that happens.
Yeah.
What's going to happen with this? And I'm like, well, I don't know. And she goes, what do you mean you don't know? And then I have to come up with what she wanted. That's what happens.
Yeah.
So you have to somehow do a detective thing, like mystery diagnosis. What is it that she wants me to say?
Right. That's right. Well, how stressed are you? Yes, Joe.
Well, I have more than once said when we've had a disagreement about Christmas plans, I've just said, yeah, well, why don't we just cancel Christmas? So I think that
yes. Yeah. So no Christmas this year, kids.
Nothing this year.
I'm taking
down
the tree.
Move at all.
And then I don't have to buy any gifts.
Yes, I'm sure that's worked out for you. At least none. Okay. If there's a disagreement, okay, what's that? How stressed are you at the idea that Christmas is coming?
Wait, Christmas is coming?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you stressed? I'm stressed. Some things make me stressed, but mostly I love it. I love Halloween, especially when that's coming. I can't get too more excited. And then I'm not that big on Christmas Day, but I love Christmas is coming. And I love doing it and singing the songs and doing stuff together.
Yeah, it's what's the stress is in. Of course, I'm going to say this again for all the people who buy into the crap that you have to go ahead and you have to buy gifts and you have to do this and you have to do that. If you let's get down to it, Jesus didn't have a Christmas tree, okay? He didn't hang lights, all right? He just he just showed up. That's it. And so
You're
why are
still
we
trying to get out of
You're
doing
still
it.
trying to get out of doing any work whatsoever.
My point is, there's so many more things to be stressed out about. That's what I'm saying. That's my point.
And I'm stressed about those too.
Yes,
Joe,
on top of
Joe,
Christmas.
go out and get gifts for people, for God's sake.
No, nobody's getting anything this year.
Yes. Oh my God. Go out and buy gifts for people. What the heck? Jesus got gifts. You need to give gifts. That's all.
Yeah. Well,
Be like Jesus, Joe.
Be like Jesus.
Yes.
Receive gifts.
No. Yes. No. Be like the 3 wise men. And you know what? All the gifts must be myrrh. You got to bring a lot of myrrh.
You got a lot of myrrh. That's the one thing we just don't get enough of this year. This holiday season is myrrh.
Not enough myrrh and frankincense. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this show is over. I apologize. It's so quick. We'll see you in the new year.
We were just getting started.
I know, but I have another Christmas show to do in 10 minutes. So
Merry Christmas, everybody.
I look great. I look better than I've ever looked.
I'm hanging out now.
Merry Christmas,
Bye,
Donna.
Merry
Bye,
Christmas.
guys.
We'll see you later. Goodbye, everybody.